Welcome back, you no good bastards, to the Pod Deep podcast. Be very quiet. Kick back. Listen up. Subscribe, comment, and like. Pod Deep podcast. Pod Deep.
Welcome back. Episode 39, baby. We back. We got the crew in the house. Myself, Hughes, the ROD, Jay said it today. We have a special guest, our very first guest. You know, from the Life Be Life and podcast, we got our man Tony D in the house. And today we're going to kick this off with the first question. I'm going to start with you, Tony, on this one. What's a fake body part on a woman that's a deal breaker in dating?
Tony just froze up. Switch it up. Let me go first.
All right, go ahead.
Deal breaker. I don't like the fake butts. And I'm seeing a trend, maybe not seeing a trend. I saw one well-known person with a fake butt, get rid of it. But I think that's a trend. It's probably time to let that one go. The big square, fake, hard silicone butts. So that's one, that kind of would be a deal breaker for me.
What you hear us, Tony? You back?
I got y'all now. I turned on my Wi-Fi because apparently Spectrum doing Spectrum.
It's all good. I'm coming with you. What's a fake body part on a woman that's a deal breaker for you when dating?
Hey, I'm a legs and thigh man, so butt, man, you can't be walking around with no fake butt because when you get old, man, that thing gonna have a mind of its own. So yeah, can't do it.
All right, that's two for the bus. What about you, Sid?
Hey, man, hey, women do that for us. So I ain't no deal breaker for me. I mean, if it makes you confident and you look good with it, and I like what I see, it can all be fake. I mean, they do it for us. Appreciate the work, appreciate the art of it. So it ain't a deal breaker for me. I think it look good. They think it look good. It's all good.
All right, I'm coming to you. All right, what's up? What's the deal breaker for you?
Teeth.
Fake teeth.
Yeah. I mean, we 45. And you ain't got no choppers, like, no, I'm good. Now you 80, if we old and grown, in our elderly years, and yeah, okay, teeth is not a problem. But
what about if they were in an accident? Would that not be a deal breaker? They got partials or whatever.
I don't give a fuck how it happened.
No.
I get you.
I think Rodney's saying he wants a woman with teeth, right? That's what you're saying, Rodney?
Yeah.
No, we're saying what fake, like body part, like fake breast, fake butt.
So if she had a mouthful of fake teeth because she has no teeth, that's a deal breaker.
Oh, okay, I get you now. Okay.
So she has some done up choppers from veneers,
but then she take the motherfuckers out. She like this. No. I can handle it. I can handle it at 85. I can't handle it at 45.
So for me, I can't do those lip fillers. I don't think I could do lip fillers. I don't think I could meet you with one day and then you come back from this appointment and they like soup coolers or something like that. Yeah. Like to me, I'm like, nah, that alters your appearance, how you look. I think I'm done after that.
But what about this? What about if the person is, you meet her like this, but you don't know it's fake. Like you're attracted to what you see. And it's attractive. It ain't obvious that her lips been filled, but you just attracted to what you see. That's still a deal breaker. Like you pretty much know a lip filler, but like if you didn't know fake breasts or if you didn't know a fake butt, but you're attracted to it, don't look crazy. You telling me that's a deal breaker?
Nah, that's why I didn't mention that. I didn't mention the butt or the breast. I didn't mention
that's a deal breaker, Jay. If you see it and it's attractive to you.
No, it's not a deal breaker. I'm being honest. I like fake breasts, so that's not a. What did I say? Butts. Yeah, so breast not fake. You saying if I see a fake butt and it's attractive?
If you just see somebody that's attractive and you like their shape, and later you find out
that it's fake.
It's fake.
No, it's not a deal breaker. Well, I'm talking about those cheap, bad, $2,000 fake butts. That's the ones I'm talking about, not the ones that can pass, for real.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's what we attracted to. So if I'm attracted to it, I probably didn't even know. So I'm with it. If I'm attracted to it, I'm with it.
Yeah, I agree on that. I agree. All right, that's a good one. So we had 2 butts, the teeth, and the lips.
Hey, while we on this, does big feet bother anybody? Big hands and big feet on a woman?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. For me, yes.
Man, she is not going to be wearing my J's. No, thank you. She is not finna wear my J's. Nope. Nope.
So she got a pair of feet on her. Y'all ain't messing with it.
Man, look here. My wife is 40 and she wears a 5.5.
Okay,
her feet about this big, dude. Mm-hmm. And we've been married 17 years, so I've been accustomed to that. So I be seeing chicks like, we go to Miami with their feet out and they talk like, man, her feet big. She's like, honey, quit. You just accustomed to my feet. But I'm like, man, she can wear my J's. No, I'm not trying to do that, man.
It's all about how the proportion too, If you,
in a sense, but big feet is big feet, man.
If you 6 feet, then if she's a 6 foot woman, she ain't gonna have no size 5 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is true.
So that's more. You can understand that, but you can't be 5'7" wearing an 11.
That's the part.
5 or 5'5" or something like that.
Do y'all know his hands? Do y'all know his hand size? Is that a deal breaker? Do y'all know his hand size when y'all meet women?
I do, because I got small hands. So when I look at them, I'm like, damn, she can swallowing my shit.
Right? Slap the hell out of me one day. No, thank you. Nope.
Then I mean, you take it to the ultimate level. You take it to the bedroom. She get a hold of your shit, man. It's like, God damn.
You're like, wait a minute. Like, where'd it go? Looking around, like, where the rest of it?
No, thank you. Got your shit in her hand, looking like a sausage.
Yeah. Nope. She can't rub my face. You know how women caress. Nope. Don't touch me.
Hey,
nope.
Feet is something. Feet is, you see a right proportion. You see a chick with some feet on her and she ain't a footer, she ain't 6 feet. You see her with some feet on her. That's crazy, man. And them flats, just think of them flats, big ass feet, some flats.
And I know a chick like that.
Yeah.
I know a chick like woo.
Yeah, I just feel like as a father, I curse my daughter with that. Big hands and big feet, so yeah.
Hey, Squeak, I hear you on that. My daughter's 6 foot though. She got some feet, 11s, but she pretty, so nobody don't really notice it. I don't say that nobody won't notice it, but they look way past it because she's super pretty and she's tall. But yeah, I got my daughter too, same way.
Yeah, that's the one thing I think I cursed my daughter with. When I wrapped at the hospital, them hands came out like this under that blanket. I was like, whoa. It was real though. Let's move on to the next topic in the news. What the hell is wrong with Ja Moran? I'm gonna start with you, Sam.
Man, this dude is wow, man. I mean, I don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it. We talked about this. We talked about this several times. The kid didn't grow up in no crazy circumstances. His father was an athlete. He had both parents in his home. I mean, it seemed like he had some positivity around him. I don't know if it's the city just making him turn up this crazy or what.
Y'all got a lot of stuff.
But man, he crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable that a guy gets given, has this God-given ability to play basketball at this level, and then he's just gonna just let it just wash away. And I was kind of confused on his last one. I didn't know if he didn't understand he was on a live, or if the guy wasn't supposed to show the camera. I mean, it was just so crazy how it happened. And old boy even was like, he put the phone down immediately, like, what's wrong? What you on?
Right.
I don't know, man. It's a goofball. He's just a goofball, man. He's crazy. I'm done with the dude, man. I'm done with him.
What about you, Rod? What's your thought? What's your thought on him?
I mean, I don't think ain't nothing changed from the first instance for me. The same shit we were saying the first time, it still applies now. I think the only difference with it now is that it makes you like you can't believe anything he says going forward,
right? Because
everything he said the first time, it was just a dog and pony show so he can get back on the court. He didn't mean it. He didn't meet with no motherfucking body. He wasn't trying to get no help. I kind of poo-pooed that shit anyway out the gate. Talking about this nigga, he got some issues that he need to deal with and all that shit. Nigga, you just a fucking fool. Ain't nowhere to go to cure that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get the right people around you. And I think the other thing that we said the first time was the father. The father got to stop being the homie. I can't remember, like, after he got back on the court, his father was on the sideline wearing like a t-shirt. Damn, I forgot what it had, something on the t-shirt basically alluding to everybody else is wrong, Ja's right. I forgot what the lettering, what on the shirt was, but it was leading towards that. So basically he's appeasing his son, saying, trying to, wash the guilt away from him and put it on everybody else. Society is the problem and all that shit. But, hey, what they say, damn, hard head make a soft ass or some shit like that. Yeah. So, we'll see.
Okay. What about you, Tony? What's your feelings on the job, man?
Man, I'm gonna be objective. I don't agree with it 1,000% because it's stupid just to make more money than a lot of us will see in our lifetime being half our age. Mm-hmm. But so quick example. So at the Fed, I wear a shirt and tie every day because I'm tatted up and I feel like that's a side of me that I don't want anybody to see. Right. So there was this young lady that came into the cafeteria, last Friday. And she's tatted from head to toe. She got on a little polo, man, and you could all on her neck. And I was like, yo, you an ink enthusiast too? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm too, but I don't have time for that here. She was like, I'm from Memphis. It's different down there. Mm-hmm. So now with this conversation, I'm like, interesting. So I went to Memphis a couple of years ago, hung out on Beale Street, me and my crew and whatnot. And based on the culture, we got to look at what Ja's going through at his age, even though we're looking at it 20-something years in the future. Mm-hmm. To be part of that culture, the music, on the scene, the parties, things of that nature, he's becoming what he's listening to and what he's trying to live. But he has to have that separation. You know what I'm saying? He got to have that separation and understand, like he said he understood what he had to lose, but I don't think he's understood that at that point. So now what the NBA is looking at, okay, He has all these promotions. He has all these plugs. And here you go flashing guns in the car. The youth finna follow you. So we're going to have to nip that in the bud. So I don't agree with it, but I can somewhat empathize mentally on what Jai is going through because he wants the best of both worlds.
Okay, let me switch it up then. If you're the commissioner of the NBA, I'm going to go around. If you're the commissioner of the NBA, I'm going to start with you, Tony. What should you do in this situation?
Well, number one, with the league, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know like their lingo or whatnot in the contracts and the players agreement and things like that, but unless you're in a controlled environment, gun range, you helping out the military, things like that, or it's for personal protection, I don't think guns need to be flashed, you know what I'm saying, because of who you are. Because of course, that brings a back stigma on the NBA. It's already said his teammates don't really rock with him like that, so he's further being ostracized and being an outsider. But the commissioner needs to have a blanket covering on the situation. Either you go allow him or you not, which I don't think that you should, just based on other people's protection and other people's phobia. I'm a gun enthusiast. I have my concealed carry license. So does my wife. I don't go around everywhere flashing my gun because it's for protection. Why? They didn't stop making them when they made that one.
Right. So if you're the commissioner, what type of punishment would you give him? Would you give him 30 years? Would you give him a whole year? What would you do? Punishment wise?
Yeah, he got to sit down. He got to sit down, man. Of course, as his punishment is laid out, there needs to be some clarification on the rules and regulations, of the players agreement. But yeah, John, you got to sit down, man, because we slapped your hand and tried to allow you to get back in because y'all was on the verge of the playoffs. You gonna go do it again now that you out? Yeah, so you out for real? Yeah, sit down.
All right, I'm coming with you. Jared. You're the commissioner. What the hell is wrong with Jai? How would you punishment? How would you handle
that? He is probably down to his last chance before they kick him out for like a season. So this time they have to give him maybe a few months suspension, and go from there. One more time, they probably have to give him a whole season. Then he's on his way out.
Okay. What about you, Said? You're the commissioner. What type of punishment would you place on Jai?
Man, it's been less than 3 months. It's been less than 6 months. Let's call it.
Okay.
Since you had the first offense, and when the crazy thing about it is, there's been a lot of things that this dude has done, like running up on kids, intimidating high schoolers. You got to sit his ass down, man. You do. He's out of control. So it's just too many little things that. And that's just what we know about. If that's the tip, that's the tip. Stuff getting swept under the rug. He's paying people off. He's wilding, man. So I don't know, man. I would think a substantial, like a half season, at least, maybe even a year, because it's back to back. Like the offense is less than 6 months. That's just telling me, like Rodney said, you ain't learned nothing.
Yeah.
You throwing that in my face.
Right. Right.
Back in my face. So I'm gonna sit you down for half a year to a year.
Okay. What about you, Rodney? You're the commissioner. What type of punishment would you place on Jai?
You go for the year, and then the Players Association they gonna bargain it down to half a season. So so you throw the year out there so you can get to that half a year suspension, and mandate that he do something, some kind of counseling or something that's something that we can substantiate, not just words. So and outline some steps that he has to meet certain steps along the way in order to get back in. Like, I'm suspending you for a year, but I'm suspending you for this 42 games, but in order for you to get back in, you got to meet this, and this to really show me that you true in what you're saying. So that's where I go with it.
What I find interesting, how Tony, you bring up a good point, the culture of Memphis, but really, gun coaches all around this country. You know what I'm saying? I find it funny that no rappers seem like they're coming to his aid to be like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's okay if we do this. But check this out, little bro. You got a future. You know what I'm saying? You need to get it together. We respect you. We look up to you. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing this. I know if I had a son, I would really be disappointed in Jai. You know what I'm saying? So much to the point to where, like Wilborn said, I don't know if I'll let my son rock jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's how much of a clown he's put out. You know what I'm saying? We talking the same season. He's been having so many gun charges. Now, listen, he ain't broke no kind of law. You know what I'm saying? He ain't broke no kind of law at all. But what he's doing, he's tarnishing the brand of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'll throw out a side question that at what point, if you Memphis, does the bullshit outweigh the talent? Like, or y'all think it's close to the point where the bullshit outweighing the talent right now, or he's just way too talented to just be like, I'm done with him.
Well, you might want to ask somebody else that one, because for me, I would be almost there because I don't think he's exciting, but he's not a game changer. You're not going to win with him.
Okay.
Because, it's like the AI syndrome where if your best player is, 6 feet and, fucking 175 pounds, it's hard for that to be the guy that's going to take you to the championship. It's this one thing with Steph Curry being 6'3", but he's the best shooter we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Ja is his game doesn't warrant it for me.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Hughes. The little that I watched, I don't really see this great NBA future talent. Maybe I'm missing it, but yeah, I don't really see that when I saw him play.
Well, he let's not get it twisted. The dude is talented, but it's like you said, the bullshit, outweighs what he's bringing to the table. He got not swept, but he got beat in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it's like
again,
yeah, yeah. So it's like, yeah, you might have to cut your losses on him. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get some draft picks or some good veterans and say, hey, y'all deal with that.
Who the fuck gonna take that?
Huh?
Who the fuck gonna take it?
Hey, if I'm Michael Jordan,
ain't nobody gonna take that shit. Question:
Charlotte,
who's better, Kyrie or Ja?
Oh, that's
Ja.
Yeah, Ja.
Like based on where they at right now, or
who's
based
the better
on
player? Who's the better player? That's all I'm asking.
Kyrie.
But
I'm gonna go Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie.
Kyrie's a better player.
Yeah, he's the better player, but you don't know, he.
But the future, but Josh, he got future. You know what I'm saying? You got to
upswing.
banking on his future. That's what you're banking on.
Does he have a future?
I think
That's true.
I think where it lies is with his teammates. Just with the reports coming out the locker room about his teammates not really rocking with him, I believe that if his teammates kind of lobbied and wrapped their arms around him, if he was a different type of player, to show, number one, the need, the leadership, and what he brings to the team, with the teammates not really sticking up for him, so it's like, okay, what do we do? Do we blow this up, or do we make our team, Steven Adams and the other key players, or do we make them want to leave? So, it's a toss up with that.
I mean, that's big, man, when your teammates don't really mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Tony, that just came out. I didn't realize that no, we don't hang with this dude. like when the game over, it's over.
But do you all think that's him being negative, him being hood around them to the point to where they like,
yeah,
you're a danger. You know what I'm saying?
They understand what they work for and they got here, and I ain't finna let I ain't finna let nobody mess that up. So I'll be the same way.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay. Before we get to our swerp of the week, let's take a little few times. We got about 6 minutes before the game come out. I'm gonna go around. Lakers, Denver. Who you got tonight? I'm gonna start with you, Jared. Who you got tonight? Lakers and Denver.
Who's Jared? I'm Jay.
Jay,
I don't know. Lakers, man. Lakers look good. Golden State look uninterested, sluggish. The Lakers look good.
You don't put a jinx on my team. I told you I don't shoot crap with kids.
and I meant to say this. I'm gonna give you another shot, Joe. I meant to say this. Game 1. Who you think taking game 1?
Lakers. Yeah.
What about you, Tony? Who you thinking taking game 1 tonight?
Man, it's hard to say because you don't know what AD go do.
Oh,
Um,
Mr.
that's the
Black.
key factor. If AD can get it going, I'm running with the Lakers. But if AD comes out pedestrian, Utah, man, Denver go get them together, man, and Lakers gonna have to go back and regroup. So if I had to put money on the game, y'all don't hate me, don't kick me off the show. I'm gonna go Denver just for the simple fact that dude Joker, man, and Murray, when they get cooking, man, they hot. They hot as fish grease, man. So they the Lakers gonna have to find a way how to really suppress them and slow them down. That's gonna be the key to the game. It should be a low scoring game.
Okay. Who you got, Ryan? Who you think taking game one?
So we just going game or the series?
Just the game.
Game don't matter. Shit.
You can
Anybody
talk
can,
serious.
you know,
You can talk
it don't
serious.
matter with the game. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I want to go with Denver, but they still got a lot to prove. Joker is the best player on the floor, and if he does, and if he plays to that, then they'll win.
Mm-hmm.
But if he shrinks, then they won't.
Okay.
But he's the best player on the floor, so he just gotta play like it.
I'm gonna go Lakers. I'm not sure if they're gonna win tonight. I saw Denver beat the Suns, but the Suns was in the game and they blew it. So I think the Lakers gonna get them. So I was building all that up for you, Sid. I'm saving it for you. Who you got?
Like all year when they was 2-10. Who I told you I was winning. The Lakers gonna win tonight.
I feel
They're
you.
gonna lose tomorrow. I mean, they're gonna lose Thursday. They're gonna take them. They're gonna take both in LA. They're gonna lose a close one in game 5. And then we're gonna close them out in game 6. Lakers in 6, baby.
I hear. Okay.
Lakers in 6.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Rematches are crazy.
Hey, just quick note. Y'all saw that the Spurs won the lottery. The Spurs won the NBA lottery. They're gonna pick that big kid from France, Wimbiana.
I mean, do you think he? I mean, I've seen highlights, but is he really that good?
So he leads. So
Too little.
This is gonna be definitely a conversation we got to have. I do think he's good. I mean, he led the French league in points and rebounds and blocks. I mean, so he's doing it in a professional league. It's not the NBA, of course, but I think it's a step better than college. So he's doing it on a level, I think, that can translate like Doncic and like Joker, like
yeah, but their body types aren't that. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. He won't never be a big cat though. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like KD.
I know. He like 7'3" or 7'4" or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
and that other cat from let me cut you off. Mm-hmm. But OKC drafted. Remember the white boy that OKC drafted last year?
Yeah,
he was kind of. I mean, he wasn't as tall, but he's 7-footer though.
He got hurt.
He got hurt. So, so
so the jury's still out on him. The jury's still out on him. But this guy's already playing with men. You know what I'm saying? He's already playing in a professional men's league. I do think he got to put some weight on. But damn, man, can you picture him if he gets to 250, 255? Bigger than KD, but can shoot like KD. So
right trainer, he can get right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he going to the wrong place.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know. Can Pop do anything with that?
Pop need to go ahead and walk away.
Yeah, he ain't now though. He like fuck that.
Yeah, he got some stake in the game.
I got Duncan again. See, like fuck
that. True that.
Let's go around and let's get everybody swerve on the week before we wrap up. I'm gonna start with you, Jay. What's your swerve of the week?
Swerve of the week. Don't crucify me for this. I don't know a whole lot about the NBA, but I'm gonna say the teams that keep hiring Doc Rivers and they keep firing them. Those are the swerves of the week.
All right. What about you, Rob? What's your swerve of the week?
Go around. Come back.
I'm coming to you, Tony. What's your swerve of the week?
Man,
do it.
I'm gonna say the dude that was driving the car with Jai. That's who I'm gonna say, because you know his habits. You know what he about. You know what he do, and you the one that put him on camera. You already knew, man. There isn't a cat that get in the car with another cat that don't know he got the strap on him. So now you go video him, and when you see him do like this, yeah. So you the dummy. You the dummy with the other dummy. So yep.
Nah, man, y'all gotta
Hey.
stop letting that nigga off the hook, man. That's
Hey, Tony, that was my swerve of the week too. Dude had 113 people looking. Like, dude, what you doing? Like, put the fucking phone, put the phone down, man. That was my swerve of the week. He had 113 people.
My bad, man.
Look at this.
It's all good. That's a good one.
No, we overlap sometimes. Yeah, we have the same one sometimes.
I went a different route. I kind of went where you were going, Jay. I went with Embiid. You got the MVP and you got small. You got small. You had an opportunity to send Boston home on your court and you got small. You ain't big for the ball. And you gave an eloquent press conference. We had to do better. Man, get your ass. That's my swerve of the week. You know. What's up? I'm coming back at you, right? What's your swerve of the week?
Okay, so my swerve of the week ain't for this week. It's probably for 3 weeks ago because we ain't had a show in a while.
Right.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's my swerve of the week. And he's my swerve of the week for his bullshit and passionate speech that he gave about there not being failure in sports, because there is failure in sports. When you're the number one seed and you're an MVP, front runner every year, and you go out in the first round, that's failure.
You never lie.
You got the best record in the league, and you go out in the first round, that's failure.
Mm-hmm.
So he's my swerve of the week for trying to convince everyone. I heard a lot of people was like, "Oh man, that was real deep what he said," and they fell for that shit. But nah,
He didn't.
no, that's fucking failure in sports.
Yeah, he did his best to keep his gun like Java. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is failure. It's a prime example of failure.
Hey, let me walk back my swerve of the week. I'm going.
Right.
Let me double down on Ja Morant's friend. So the story came out about who that kid is. They went to school together, played together. Basically, that guy washed out. He was probably trying to make it to the league and didn't make it. So now they're friends. They have a clothing line together. So basically, it looks like Ja is kind of, taking care of that kid. Whoever said, I think it was Tony, is right. You have to protect that fool at all costs because that's the meal ticket. And you said it too. 100. I didn't know it was 113 people. Put that fucking phone down. Whoever said, get that goddamn gun out the car. You just got in trouble. You have to protect that dummy. So his friend in that car is my swerve of the week.
I will concur. Well, fellas, we just wrapped this episode up. Episode 9, baby. We back. We hit that 30-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? The game is on as we speak, but send it out to our fans. Like, follow, subscribe, share. Once again, we had our first guest, Tony D. Life be living. Did I say it right? Living.
Life be lifing.
Life be life. So check out the Life Be Lifing podcast with Tony D. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Pod Deep signing off, everybody. Peace. Go Lakers.
Go Lakers.